I'm guessing too.
Oh, look at the positive effects of celebrity. People, people notice that you're active and maybe have a pulse. So
I have a Vast on my laptop, which I could open it in a sandbox mode.
yeah, I mean, get ready to buy some penis pills.
Anyways.
But anyway, yeah. So like yeah. Dejara says, the marketing worked for Daikatana right until it released. I mean, I got attention, but I think it wasn't necessarily like the type of attention that turns into sales. I think it was like the "can you believe this guy" type thing. Because I don't think nobody really kind of took this very seriously, as far as I'm aware. It kind of became a running joke, and there's been a lot of discussions about essentially kind of how terrible the company was run at the time. The company that made Daikatana, I forget the name of the studio, but
I have it right here. It was made by Ion Storm.
Ion Storm, that's right, that's the name of it. Yeah, and so there's kind of on record, basically kind of talking about the kind of the terrible working conditions, and just kind of I mean, and again, I don't necessarily think this is all malicious on Romero's part. I kind of get the feeling that he was just running the company the way he was used to working, which was crunch is an integral thing. The Ion Storm magic.
Oh my goodness! Callbacks.
Look at that. Huh?
Yeah, I pulled up the account, and they have no videos, no followers, no nothing. It's a bot.
Yeah, it's a bot. Sending out spam links. Yeah, and so Dejara's also talking about definition of celebrity. Can you use their name to market a new product? I think that's I mean, that's kind of the idea of what a lot of people do when it comes to when it comes to celebrities, being able to kind of use it to pitch products. Like I said, a lot of people kind of got famous for a lot of people got famous for one game, and then kind of parlayed that into turning into other games.
Hi, I'm Chuck Norris.
Right.
I'll make whatever I can put my name on. I mean I'm just thinking celebrity names to sell games, right?
Right.
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Yeah.
Has literally nothing to do with Mike Tyson except he's the boss. He's the final boss.
Right. But yeah, I mean, that comes from a time. I mean, what's interesting, there was an arcade game called Punch-Out.
Right.
That basically this is kind of vaguely based on, and when it came to home systems, the Nintendo, they got a license to use Mike Tyson's likeness in it. Basically, purely as a way to sell, basically to generate more interest in it.
Yeah, and actually Nintendo didn't just, it's years old now. They did remake Punch-Out.
Right.
And I think
I think they removed Mike Tyson's name because they no longer had the license to use it.
Yeah, and they replaced him for generic bad guy.
Right. Well, like I said, they a lot of the games. Well, I mean, it's very interesting because in the arcade, you fought this Russian whose name was Vodka Drunkinsky. who basically was like pulling off a vodka bottle in like a 2-frame animation cycle, um, outside of the when basically between rounds. But then when it was on the Nintendo Entertainment System, he became a Soda Popinski, and he was
And
basically it was the same icon, but it was like a supposed to be a soda bottle instead of a vodka bottle.
his there's a Italian character named Pizza Spaghetti, and he was Italian.
Right, right. I mean, let's not start talking about
Racism.
Nintendo's questionable Southern European racism. It's me, Mario.
I was trying to figure out how to be sensitive about that.
Oh, there's no sensitivity.
I like the name of Sid Meier's next game. Sid Meier's India has research nukes.
Sid Meier's Gandhi Simulator 2000.
I wonder how Gandhi feels about Civ.
Yeah, we're referring to kind of like this infamous bug where Gandhi turned out to be much more of a warmonger than his real world reputation might have you believe.
All because his pacifist stat. He's such of a pacifist, he goes negative. Pacifism.
Right. Yeah, it's probably unsigned to value, so it wrapped back around and became a huge warlike, a huge toward warlike behavior.
Yeah. It goes to like negative. I think the lowest it goes is like negative 255, and his goes to 256 or something like that. So
right.
It wrapped back around to be like 1,500 or something ridiculous.
Right.
Oh no, Vella's sending me a joke that she can't say on chat.
Uh-oh. This is gonna be really degenerate.
And I'm going to have to quote it. Just to mute myself. Oh, as Game of Thrones spoilers. Oh no.
You mean that Darth Vader is Jon Snow's father?
Oh my god, I didn't get to that part yet. You fucker. Spoilers.
Still working on it. Continue.
Yeah, get used to it.
But no, like, what part of Civ do you think made Civ like a popular franchise? Was it Sid Meier or was it Gandhi?
I Sid Meier because the game existed before. Like the original Civilization did not have any kind of personalities like that. So.
Right.
So it was definitely it was definitely kind of the nature of the game that kind of made it popular. The very early game was like the distilled distilled sense of the turn-based strategy game kind of it's very simple because that's all you could allow computer could basically handle at the time. But it became like a really kind of a major thing.
Right.
It kind of made that type of thing very popular.
Where they even talk about it on Law and Order SVU.
Right. Oh God.
That game's more popular than Civ 5 with the new Boundaries expansion.
Kidding.
I love that. I just love that quote.